Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk. A lot of you are thinking of New Year's resolutions. That's always top of the bill in January in 2020. But you know, we fall short sometimes, and it's such stress.
People have been making New Year's resolutions for the last, 4,000 years. And for the most part, I think people have given up because they set themselves up to fail. And one of the things that I know we both loved about having Kathy Smart be part of our Dashing Through the Danube River cruise was the fact that she brought positive energy, support what you're doing now, and just build on that.
Yeah, enjoy who you are and what you are.
Exactly.
Just feel better.
Yeah.
You know, that you really want to be healthy.
Yeah,
that's the message I liked.
So where do we then help people to adjust their mindset around, because people often talk about, I want to lose weight, I want to give up this, or I want to, why don't we just shift how we see that and talk about it a little bit differently?
For sure, and it's interesting. Oftentimes I tell people, just make the next best decision in the moment. So what that means, so let's say your goal is, I want to get healthier.
Yeah.
So you're in your moment now. Your next best decision, if your goal is, I want to get healthier, then choose water over pop. You're out at a restaurant. What's your next best decision? Your goal is to get healthier. Everyone's ordering drinks maybe, and 5 desserts, maybe order 1 dessert and a salad instead of fries. Just make that next best decision and break it down in small pieces. I wrote an article in the Huffington Post in 2017, and I said, this New Year's resolutions, the way to make New Year's resolutions is to drop them.
I'll vote for that.
Right.
So I've been doing that for years. Just because it's just disappointing. You make them and you don't follow through, then you feel so guilty.
Exactly.
CTV did a poll.
Like
CTV Ottawa did a poll around New Year's, asking people if they made New Year's resolutions. You want to know what the results were? 78% of people do not make them.
Really?
And so that means 22% do, and of that 22%, many of them by February will have been discouraged by whatever. So I agree with Kathy's approach, always about positive and what's your next right move to get you there. And if you fall off the wagon, so what?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Because you have another decision in the next moment to make that you can make a better, smarter, make the next best decision. And it's for everything. And what I love it applies for fitness, it applies for health, it applies to even just changes in your life. What's the next best decision that I can make in this moment? It also teaches people to live in the moment, because you can't know the next best decision unless you're in the moment. If you're like eating fries and you're not thinking of anything else, if you're in the moment, you're like, I really want to get healthier. Why don't I just eat half of these fries and more salad and not the pop and water? And you start accumulating all those little decisions, and in a year you're, a couple sizes lighter perhaps, a little bit more of a positive outlook. You're walking faster. All of those things, just one step at a time, one decision at a time.
All of those bad decisions, I think, ultimately steal a little bit of our vital force.
Totally.
And all of the good decisions fuel our vital force.
Exactly.
That's what I've learned from Kathy. And, I don't always get it right. We don't always get it right. And sometimes we just need chocolate at the end.
Yes. Agreed. Or
We all
peanut
need
butter or whatever
Peanut
it is.
butter. And you joke, too, that you do squats for peanut butter.
I squat for peanut butter. I tell people. So what does that mean? So people are... it's funny, people think fitness people are perfect. I will eat a couple tablespoons of peanut butter, but it's okay because I will make sure that I have gone for a walk, or I've done my squats, or I've done my strength training. I kind of plan for it, because my next best decision is, I do want to eat that, but I need to earn it. And that's just how I think, or I find a lot of people who are relatively successful in making really positive changes, they kind of just do it step by step, and they never deprive themselves. I don't believe in deprivation.
Because you give in to that, right?
Oh my gosh.
And then you feel so guilty, and you give up, and I can't do it. You're hard on yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know, that's one of the things that my husband and I were talking about on the river cruise, was often meals were buffet.
Yes.
So you could make some really good choices and have a few little indulgences at the same time. It was wonderful, rather than being served a plate of, maybe not all great things. So,
you got it.
Yeah, I mean, it is about our choice in what we want to, in that moment, to get a result going forward. And that's, you know, I teach that about our thoughts. The thoughts that we choose
Yeah.
create some kind of result in our future. And I'm an ongoing student of Kathy's because I'm thick, and it's taken me a long time to ingrain some good habits. But I hear her in my head. It's okay. Just do the next thing. Do what you need to do next. So
For
yeah,
sure.
it's brilliant.
And do it confidently. One of my favorite quotes is "Go confidently in the directions of your dreams." That's by Henry David Thoreau, like naturalist and poet. And it's a very old quote, but I love taking these quotes and applying it to everyday principles. So when you choose your next best decision, let's say to be healthier, do it confidently. You're at the table, I'd like to have a glass. Don't, I'm doing a few healthy. No, be confident about it. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams, whatever those are.
So we have the Kathy Smart Expo to look forward
Yes,
to. in
we do.
2020.
Mother's Day weekend. Woo, woo.
Mother's Day weekend at the RA
So tell us
Center.
what that's going to look like.
So what that's going to look like, basically, it's a whole bunch of people coming together, finding out the products that they can eat, use on a daily basis to become a healthier version of themselves. So you get to meet some of the local producers, some of our local business people that are really supporting Ottawa to make Ottawa a healthier city. And at the same time, you get giveaway bags, you get to try things, you get to meet people that are also confidently going in the direction of their dreams to be healthier people.
Well,
Right. And the
cheers
date
to you.
again is?
Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's Day weekend.
At the
Can't
RA
forget that.
Center in Ottawa.
Good. We look forward to that. Thank
Cheers
you for
to
joining
you,
us,
Kathy
Kathy.
Smart.
Thank you.
And cheers to you.
Cheers.